Hey everyone, so today I thought that I would do a current favorites video, things that I have really been enjoying using in my planning here lately, and maybe give you some ideas for some different things that you can implement in yours as well. So let's just get right to it. I've got quite a few things that I want to talk about. So first things first, I have really been loving just using scrap paper. Any kind of papers that I find, packaging that I have, oh, sorry, dog coughed. Any kind of packaging, like if a shop owner sends me something in a really pretty sack, I'll just rip it up and use it in the pages of my bullet journal. So I've really been enjoying using black paper here lately, craft paper, and I've even just picked up a couple of different types of paper. So here's an example of using the black paper with a white pen over it, which is another favorite, but I will go over that here in a minute. So as you can tell, I've really just been implementing just different mediums in here to give a different effect. So here's another one with the craft paper. So I think it's just a really fun pop of something that you can layer with stickers, you can write on it, anything like that. I think that is just a really fun way to kind of amp up your bullet journal. So scrap paper for sure. The next favorite that I want to talk about, since we're already here and on the page, is Distress Ink. I actually did this spread with Distress Ink. So I've got 3 tins here, almost all the way full, and I love using these to just create really cool effects. I know I did a plan with me where I did kind of the just stressed border on my bullet journal pages, but here was kind of the first spread that I did that I tried to do something a little bit different. So I wanted to go for like a really almost a tie-dye effect. So you can see here on some of these colors the blends are really nice and everything, but this was very much an experimental spread. And then my favorite, I have some of the little finger dauber blending tools, but this is my favorite. I find that these blend the best for me, and it's probably because I just haven't practiced enough with the little finger daubers, but this blending tool, and then it comes like you can get the refills of the little blending pad, and all you do is just velcro it on. This one really needs to go. So this is how they come, and then you can just get packs of these, and I just get mine from Hobby Lobby, but I know that they sell them at Michael's too. They probably sell them in any craft store, and you can also find them online, but these are definitely my favorite blending tools to use. And like I said, the Tim Holtz Distress Inks, I only have these small ones, that way I can put them in the tin and everything like that and keep everything nice and organized and together. So really been loving the Distress Inks, but also this is a very new favorite for me, but I have actually stepped into the world of gelatos, and I'm just keeping mine in this little pack. So I think I cannot remember which pack I got, but it came with all of these colors, and I'll show you a spread here in a second of what I've done with these. Still really working with these. I tried doing a few things with water. It comes with these two, a blending sponge, and then this is like a foam blender. I really like this. I like them both actually, and have used both of them. But anyway, the gelatos, they are amazeballs, and the way that I've been using them, I don't have to sit and wait for my distress inks to dry. So let's see, here's a spread that I did with the gelatos. So I mostly did like finger blending. On this page here I kind of messed up and tried to do watercolor with it, which I really need to work on. But here on this other page I just did finger blending, and I think it turned out really nice. This is with gelatos as well. So this was like my first spread that I did with the gelatos, and was just trying to kind of get comfortable with it. So some of the blends are a little wonky, but it's okay. So yeah, I've been experimenting with those some, and that could possibly be my new way of doing my big color pages that I like to do. Here again, you've got the scrap paper, all that good stuff. So yes, I've been really enjoying just adding color to my pages and really just making them pop. So there you go. On that note, I have noticed with the gelatos that it makes it hard to write with some pens, so I've been going back and using my Flairs some, but also I've really been loving this Zebra Sarasa. This is in, I cannot remember the exact color of it, but it's like a dark blue. It's like a navy blue, and I love the ink flow. It's a 0.7, so I think these are really nice. I've got another color somewhere that should be the same 0.7. I believe it is a burgundy one, but I cannot find it. But anyway, I've really been loving this blue one, and yeah, so that's definitely another favorite for right now. And then also the white pen. I actually tried the jelly rolls, and honestly I did not like it. I felt like it skipped way too much for me. And another color that I've tried with the jelly roll has worked really, really nice, but the white pen just was kind of a fail for me. But I think it's when I ordered from Yellow Paper House. I ordered a blackout notebook, and they asked if you wanted the white pens. I'm like, sure, why not? So they sent this Uniball Signo UM 153, and y'all, this pen is nice. I really, really like this pen. I think for a white pen, I love the way that it's shaped. Like, to me, it is the perfect shape. It's got the nice grip there, and it's a really nice bright white opaque gel ink. Sometimes you have to get it, you have to work with it a little bit, and you might have to go over a couple of times on certain places, but honestly this works much, much better than the jelly roll did for me. So I really like this pen, and if you are planning on doing any kind of blackout stuff, I really recommend it. I do wish that they had different points to it, but this still works for me. I kind of ebb and flow between like finer points and then points that are a little bit bigger. So I guess for right now I'm on like fatter points, if that makes any sense whatsoever, because that's really what I've been using. So yes, white pen, amazing. All right, so since I've got her open, I am still 110% in love with my Archer and Olive. I don't think that I have ever gotten so far in a book, but I am over halfway through her, and look how chunky she is. I mean, I've still got quite a bit to go, But I do have a replacement for her already because I know, like, I'm feeling so at peace in this right now. Like, the Hobonichi craze is here. It is alive and well, and I'm not feeling it. And I may do like a plan with me sometime soon and kind of explain why I'm hobo no. So yeah, and the Imperfectly Perfect cover, been loving this, and this baby's been going with me everywhere. Like we travel together. She goes to work with me. She's my buddy. But yes, I'm absolutely 110% in love with the Archer and Olive notebook. And the last thing that we will talk about is this Happy Notes. My friend Dana, I will link her channel down below. She does some amazing plan with me's, and she's so creative with how she does everything. So you should definitely give her a follow. She is a Happy Planner girl. Like, she loves Happy Planner, and she has been trying to convert me to Happy Planner for the longest time. But while I don't think that I will be a convert anytime soon, I am really liking this Happy Notes. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I cannot remember what it is called, but it says Be Filled with Wonder. She's a little beat up. We got some ample scratchage activity back here, but I got the notebook, and then I also added the goal paper pack. I don't really know what it's called, but it is the goal one, and I'm writing things down. I've got 3 tabs in here. All of the rest of these are the dot grid note pages, and then you've got some gorgeous tabs here and here and here. And I really think they're lovely. And I did switch out my discs. I did pick up the rose gold discs just because I really like rose gold, and they're nice big discs because I knew that I wanted to put an extra paper pack in here, and I know that I could definitely probably put another one in here. But anyway, I went ahead and bought the expander discs just because I knew that I needed to put some extra paper in here. But I've really been liking this, just kind of staying at home, jotting down ideas and things like that. It's kind of a catch-all. It's really become a catch-all, except for the goal part in the back. That is kind of for a specific purpose, which I'm not going to go into right now. But it's definitely fulfilling its purpose. I really like having it. I think it's beautiful. And yeah, I've really been liking this thing so far. So the Happy Notes, for a person that did not like Happy Planners, and it still kind of baffles me with this whole disc thing, because sometimes I find it to be a little bit like I can't just like flip, you gotta kind of work. But maybe that's just a really picky thing, but I feel like I've got to be super careful with this, or else like the pages could come flying out of the discs. I know that they won't, but I'm still really careful with it anyway, because like I don't know, there's nothing on this side to hold them there, and I'm afraid like the pages are gonna get bumped and like fray and stuff like that. So I don't really like, I was being so careful whenever I put these discs on here. I was so scared that I was going to like tear up these little edges of the pages where the discs go. But it worked out. So anyway, that is all of my favorites for right now. I can't definitively say like these are March favorites. These are April favorites. I do plan on doing some favorites videos here in the future where I might go into stickers and things like that, but I try to find things that are, you know, pretty accessible for people. So I don't really talk about washi tape. I don't really talk about like stickers. I mainly want to stick to things like this, which this won't be around forever, but it's there for a while. But anyway, if somebody watches this a year from now, you know, you'll still be able to pick up these pens and things like that. But anyway, before I ramble on too much, what are some things that you have really been enjoying using this month? It can be stationery related. It cannot be stationery related. Let me know down below, because y'all know I love trying new things all the time. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you would like to see future videos, please hit subscribe. I would love to have you here, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, everybody.